Hi everyone, some of you have been asking for it, so today I am here to bring you a 1-hour full body bar workout. As far as equipment goes today, you will need a steady surface such as a bar or a tabletop or even a chair. You'll need a ball and you'll also need some weights. Today I'm using 5-pound weights, but anywhere between 1 and 5 pounds would be great. As always, listen to your body and modify as necessary. When you're ready, gather your equipment because this workout starts now. All right guys, so we're gonna start standing at the center of our mat. Bring your feet directly underneath your sit bones, soften the knees, draw the belly up and in, and roll the shoulder blades up, back, and down. When you're ready, big inhale, big exhale. Bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, stretching those arms overhead. 2 more to go. Last time, inhale up, exhale down, march it right and left. Nice long arms. Good, 90-degree bend behind those knees, pointed toes. Brace that core, grow tall through the spine, and give me some energy upward through those thighs. Nice, 8 more. 7. That's it, warming up the shoulders and the legs. You've got 4 more sets. Last 2. Keep the legs going. Reach the arms overhead. Drop the shoulders down the back. That's it. Really pull the core in. Nice. Start to pull those arms. Pull. Stretch. Pull. Good. So it's about that pull down, but it's all about that stretch to the sky. That's going to raise your heart rate and get you warmed up for this workout. Nice. 8 more. 7. Last 4 sets. Last 2. Let's take those arms right and left. Frame the front knee. Rotate the torso. Eight more sets to come. 7. 6. That's it. Last 2. Last time. We're gonna take those feet super wide on our mat and reach right and left. Your chest stays lifted. Your hips go back and down. We're opening up those inner thighs. That's it. 4 more here. And 3. Last 2. And last time. Come center, bring your heels and your toes out, and just round and arch the back. Good, hang the head to the floor. We'll get ready for our arm work. Toe heel those feet in underneath you, roll the spine up, let's grab those weights. Nice, we're gonna take our feet nice and wide, heels in, toes out, slide yourself down an imaginary wall, your shoulders are over your hips, your thighs are pressing back. Let's turn our palms up, elbows slightly forward of the rib cage. When you're ready, bend, bend. Nice, squeeze those weights. Keep the elbows nice and close to the ribs. That's it. Working in that contraction zone. 8, 7, 6. Keep that heart high. Last 4 here. Last 2. Last 1. Now stay steady in the legs. Lift the forearms halfway up and halfway down. 2 inches above and below the line of the elbow. Nice. 8 more here. You're steady with that lower body. If you can come lower in the legs, do it. We want to be working our whole body simultaneously. You've got 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold those arms at 90. We lift up and down. Good. Elbows come right in front of the shoulders and then right back to the ribs. That's it. 8, 7, 6. Keeping those arms bent at 90 degrees throughout. 3, last 2, last 1. Here we go. Straighten and bend the elbows. Keep the right heel lifted. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Keep the arms going. Switch the heel. Work a little deeper. Now whenever your heel is raised in space, you're pressing into the big toe and second toe. Your ankle is nice and strong, nice and straight. 4, 3, 2. Both heels down. We go down 2 inches and up 2 inches. This round, reach your elbows a little further forward of those ribs. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3. Hold the arms at 90 degrees. We go up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. 4 more. Get deeper. And 3. Those legs are going to get a second, a little break in just a moment. Last 2. Last time. Hold the elbows up. Toe heel your feet in. Drag your heels into one another. Now we extend and bend the elbows. Heels together, toes apart. We're bending and straightening those elbows. Squeeze the heels tightly together. Keep the elbows at shoulder height. Nice. 8, 7, 6. Last 4. Last 2. Maybe the heels hover. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Turn your palms to face each other. And little presses up, up, up. Let's add some legs. Now my heels are up. They're about an inch off the floor. But if you want to keep those heels down, that is perfectly fine. Good, you've got 8, 7. Nice job, guys. 4 more to come. Last 2. Let's hold the legs still. Double time arms. Press, press, press. Now I want you to start to widen your press. Bring it out to the sides. Nice. We go in. 2, 3, 4. We go out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. One more set. Woo, last time. Out. 2, heels down, full range. Press up and bend. Straighten and bend the legs so they get that little bit of a break. Now we focus on those shoulders. Exhale to press. Nice. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Last 1, bend the knees. Extend the elbows about halfway out. Now we pull them into the ribs. In and push. Now if you have slightly lighter weights, you might be able to extend those arms fully out to the sides. Do what works for you today. My weights feel very heavy, so I'm only pressing halfway out. Good. 4 more. I'm going to turn sideways. You guys can stay where you are. Last 2. Last 1. Pull the elbows into the ribs. Tip the upper body over. Nice straight wrist. Now we press the fist back. Back. Make sure you have a little space back behind you. Take your right leg back behind you. Externally rotate it and hold. That's it. Arms moving, body stays steady. Nice job, guys. You've got 4. My front knee is bent. Last 2. Last 1. Now bring the fist forward. Lift the elbows higher, tip the upper body over. Extend and bend at the elbow. Good. Now here we go. If you want to, add a little leg lift to the back. That's it. Think about reaching long through those toes, reaching long through the crown of the head. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold those arms long, lower the toe, and just little lifts. Lift, lift. 8, palms are facing each other. 6, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the heels together, roll the shoulders, bring the elbows to 90. Nice. Hinge over at the hips, widen the arms just slightly, and now we pull the elbows into the ribs. In, in, in. I want you to think about those shoulder blades pulling towards one another. It's not the elbows really that are doing the work. It's right between those shoulders. Nice. Maybe the left leg steps back behind you. It's an external rotation. You've got 8, 7, 6. Working that mid-upper back in 4, 3, 2. Bring your hands parallel. Extend and bend. Maybe that back leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, lift and reach. 8, 7. You're doing great. We're almost done with these arms. 4 more. Woo, losing my balance. 3, 2. Back toes down. This time, palms face down to the floor. Little lifts up. So you should feel the backs of your shoulders and your triceps. Maybe hinge the upper body a little further forward. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Place those weights down. We're gonna come down to the mat for some push-ups. So standing at the back edge of your mat, inhale the arms up overhead, exhale, float it down to the floor, walk yourself out into plank, and then lower your knees down. Your hands are wide, shoulders over the wrists. Let's bend and straighten the elbows. Nice. Elbows are going back to 5 and 7 o'clock. Chest comes no lower than elbow height here. Four more. 3, 2. All the way at the bottom. We come up and down just an inch. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Full range. Just 8. 7. Shoulders to elbow height. Last 4. 3. Your last exercise of push-ups is coming. We come halfway down and we hold it. Hold. Reach through the crown of the head. Lengthen the neck. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Up and back child's pose. Maybe turn the palms up. Take that little stretch here. Nice. All right, we'll roll up. Grab some water if you want at any time. We're gonna come to standing and work on those legs. So we'll start out with some thighs. I'm gonna ask you to take that ball, place it in between your inner thighs, about halfway between the knees and the pubic bone. I'm gonna face you, one hand on the bar. You could also have both hands on the bar. Bring your feet as narrow as you can, anchor the big toes into the ground. Bend the knees forward, shoulders are over the hips. Now we start with just a little heel lift. Up and down. Beautiful, breathe. Steady. Your hand is light on that bar. Other hand can be on the hip or down by the side. Nice. 8, 7. Your tailbone is reaching straight to the floor, guys. So you have this nice neutral spine, natural curvature of the spine. 4, 3, 2. Hover the heels off the ground. Down an inch, down an inch. Good. Your heels are just 1 inch off the ground. Chest is lifted. Nice. You've got 8, 7, 6. Last 4. Last 2. Now get low. Good. Lift and lower the heels again. Up and hover. Up and hover. That's it. Steady. Nice. 8, 7, 6, Woo, 4 more to come. Working those calves, working those upper thighs. 3, 2, leave the heels nice and high. We go down for 2, up for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. You got it. My knees are never fully straightening. I'm staying in that work. Good. Dropping the heels towards the hips towards the heels. Down, 2, up, 2. 2 more rounds. Last time. Down, 2. Up halfway. 1 more round. Heels. Double time. Down, up, down, up. Squeeze that ball between the inner thighs. 8, 7, 6. Shoulders over the hips. Try not to lean forward. 3, 2. Hold the heels high. Get lower. Squeeze the ball. That's it. Hold. Maybe the hands come to heart center if you want to challenge that balance. Woo. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice job. Take a brief moment to shake out those legs. We are going to stay here for 2 more rounds. Different muscle groups slightly, okay? So grab that ball, place it back between your inner thighs, maybe a little higher this time. Shift your weight into your inside leg, the leg closest to the bar. Flex your outside foot. Bend your standing knee just a little bit and grow nice and tall away from your steady surface. Now we just squeeze the ball in, in. So your foot is flexed, pinky toe towards the shin. We're just gonna isolate that inner thigh for a moment. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice. 8, 7, 4, 3. Now hold the squeeze on the ball and lift and lower your standing heel. So now we work the calf. At the same time, we have that isolation, that isolated contraction on the inner thigh. Nice. 4 more to come. 4, 3. This knee is still a little bent. Last one. Leave the heel high. We go back to the squeeze. In, 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 in. That's it. You've got 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3. Hold the squeeze, double time heel lifts. Here we go, down, up, down, up. So it's a little push to the sky, push, push. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Leave the heel nice and high, double time, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inner thighs. That's it. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Hold the squeeze and pulse the heel. Up, up, up. Maybe triple time. Quicken that movement. Quicken that pace. 8, 7, 6. This is it on the side. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it out. Take that ball out. Take a moment. If you need a little stretch for that calf, face towards your steady surface. Bring that heel back and then bend the knee till you feel a stretch down the back of the calf. You can straighten and bend a few times. We're going to repeat on the other side, so my back will be facing you for a moment. Nice. Switching sides. Bring that ball back up between the inner thighs, nice and high. Good. Shift your weight into your standing leg. Flex the outside foot. Pull in. In. Squeezing that upper inner thigh. Drawing the low belly up and in, connecting the front of the ribs to the hips. 8, 7. Last 4. Last 2. Hold that squeeze, bend the standing knee, now lift and lower the heel. Up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, leave the heel up and squeeze that ball. In, in, in. Can you grow taller? Nice. And now don't fully release that squeeze. Come in and only halfway out. Hold that squeeze. We double time the heel. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Last 4, 3, keep going. Last 2. Last time, heel stays high. Little squeeze in on that ball. In, 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 in. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, triple time with that heel. Up, 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 up. Hang on to it. We're almost there. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Remove that ball, face towards your bar. Take your working heel back and just stretch out that calf. Very nice job, guys. Right at the end there is such a burner. Nice. Okay, now you have 2 options here. If you have a bar that is immobile, that's nice and steady, you're gonna bring your hips up against it, lean back and sit down like you're sitting in a chair. If you have a chair or a bar that may move on you, I want you to take a little step back so that your body can have a slight forward lean. That way when I release my hands, I feel steady. That way I'm not pulling too far forward on my bar. I'm gonna stay here with you guys. But again, if you have the ability to lean totally back off your steady surface, you are very welcome to. My feet are about shoulder distance apart, and I'm sitting down and back into the heels. My booty is going as far back as I can get it, and I'm squeezing my butt on the way up. That's it. We've got 8, 7, 6. Last 4. Last 2. Last 1. Find your low point and hold that squat. Nice. You can test the waters by taking those hands off. Make sure you feel nice and steady. That's it. 8, 7. Low belly is drawing up and in. Last 4, 3. Now we come down an inch. Here we go. Down, hold. Down an inch, hold. Down an inch, hold. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Up an inch and hold. Up an inch. Up an inch. So we're just changing where the accent of the exercise comes in. Now it's on the up. 2. Last 1. Smooth it out. Here we go. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Your knees are your knees. You can stop in a smaller range of motion, or you can take your hips very close to the floor towards the heels. Nice. 8, 7. At the top of the movement, you're never fully straightening those legs. You're staying in the work. The last 4, 3, 2. Last 1, halfway down and hold it. Woo, test that balance. Our last hold. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and stand. Very nice job. Let's take a little stretch for those quadriceps. Reach around, grab one ankle, tuck your tailbone under, and then pull the knee back, the thigh back, until you feel a stretch down the front of that thigh. Let it go. Good, we're gonna move on to some seat work in a moment, but before we do that, let's just stretch the other side. That's it. Beautiful. Face in towards your bar. Take a big step back. Hands lightly on top. Your feet are sit bone distance apart. We're going to bring our left leg back behind us. Square our pelvis off to the floor. And then lift and lower our back leg. Up and down. A lot of people have the tendency to keep that hip open. I do want you to square the pelvis off to the floor. We'll work in external rotation in just a moment. Lift and lower. Right now we are focused on the length of the back leg. Upper body is fairly parallel to the floor. If you need to elevate the head above the heart, you are very welcome to do that. Standing knee is soft. You've got 8, 7. Last 4. Good, last one. Hold the leg at the top, flex the foot. Now just go halfway down and up. Halfway down and squeeze the tush. Squeeze. Squeeze. That's it. Nice. 8, 7. Push that heel across the room. Remember, it's that smaller range of motion. We've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now point the toe. We're going to combine the 2. Down and up full range. Halfway down and up. The pointed toe on the full range. The flex foot on the halfway down and up. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Standing leg is working as well. Last 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold the leg up but point the foot and externally rotate the leg. Now we're going to go down and up and external rotation. That's it. Try to keep those arms nice and long. Full range. Reaching to those toes. 8, 7, 6. Last 2. We'll hold the leg up. We're going to flex that foot. Come halfway down and up. Same exercise as before. You're just externally rotated at the hips. 4, 3, 2. Let's combine them. Full range. Pointed toe. Half range. Flex foot. Points. Flex. Nice. 4 more sets. Last 2. Last time. Down. 2. Up. Up. Release. Okay, shake it off. Nice. We're going to do the other side, and then we will take a big stretch for those outer hips, for those hamstrings. So, set yourself up. Hands on your steady surface. Take a big step back. Sit the hips back. Upper body comes almost parallel to the floor if possible. Remember, you can elevate the torso also. Your opposite leg reaches back behind you. Standing knee is bent. The hips are square. We start with a long, long leg. Here we go. Lift, lower. Focus on your form to start. Your low belly is pulling up and in towards your spine. Good. Again, we're on the opposite leg. You've got 8, 7. Last 4. Last 1. Hold the leg up, flex the foot. Halfway down, half range, and squeeze and lift. Good. Energy on the lift away from the floor. Nice. 8 more, guys. 7. Last 4. Last 2. Are you ready to combine them? Here we go. Full range, pointed toe. Half range, flexed foot. Points. Flex. Woo! Standing leg is working hard too. 4 more sets. Tonight we will fight for the right to stay alive, 'cause you know we live. Last 2. Ooh. Last time. Nice. All right, I need to shake it off. I don't know about you. We're going to go to that external rotation. So we're still hinged over. That same leg goes back behind you, but we externally rotate the hip. full range, lift and lower. Think about lengthening those toes all the way across the room. Nice. Try to keep the arms fairly straight here. 4 more to come. 3, 2, hold a leg up, flex the foot, down halfway and up. Rebend your standing knee if it's starting to straighten. 4, 3, 2, combine the 2, here we go. Point, lift, halfway down and lift. Point, flex, point, flex. Good, 4 more sets. Last 2. Last time. Very nice job. Come on up. Oh. Okay, cross one ankle over the other thigh. Sit down and back into a figure 4 stretch. You can hold on to something. You can do this standing in the air, using your balance. Just ease into it and breathe. Same thing, other side. Reset, cross the ankle. Flex that foot that's crossed over. That'll help protect your knee. That's it. Bring one foot forward, flex the foot, lean the hips back, stretching out the back of that leg. Other side. Nice. And then we're going to come down to the mat. So if you need an extra cushion underneath your knees, go for it. Grab that extra cushion. I'm going to use one hand weight. So I'm going to sit down on my heels. My toes are together, my knees are hips distance apart, and then I'm going to float my hips off my heels so that my body is in one nice long line. Ears over the shoulders, shoulders are over the hips are over the knees. I'm squeezing my glutes a little bit. Weight is right at the chest, the weight is optional. From here, we sit back and hover, and then press the pelvis forward. Push, push. If you'd like, you can raise those arms overhead as you push the hips forward. Squeeze the butt. 4, 3, 2. Now stay lifted, arms overhead. Lean the upper body back as the arms go forward. Lift the arms up as the hips go forward. Slow. Lean. Rise. You're pressing your shins actively down into the ground. Your body is moving in one nice long line like a plank. Four more here. Back and lift. Back and lift. Last 2. Last time. Let's combine them. Sit back, press up, lean back, lift up. Sit, press, lean. Sit, press, lean. Nice. 4 more sets. As you sit back, try to keep the shoulders over the hips. 2 more here. Last time. Down. Hold the lean. Here we go. Up an inch, back an inch. The weight can come back to the chest, or you can hold those arms front. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Here's our hold. If you'd like to elevate those hands higher, hold them higher. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Okay, place that weight just in your right hand. Separate your heels so they're right underneath your sit bones. My thigh bones are parallel. I've got that weight right at my shoulder. Again, the weight is optional. Hover the hips over the heels. From here, We press and pull. Press. Press. Nice. Now I'm not sitting all the way down. I'm hovering my hips over the heels. 8, 7. Squeeze the butt at the top. Last 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Hover the hips. Pull the elbow down to that hip. Down. Nice, just 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Very nice job. Stand up on those knees, just give those thighs a second. We are gonna switch to the other side. I'm gonna turn just slightly so you can see me better. Thighs are parallel. Sit down for a moment, hips are on the heels. Bring your weight up to your left shoulder, the opposite shoulder, and here we go. Press up, press up. The pelvis presses forward, I squeeze my butt. Other hand is just on the hip. Nice. 5, 4. Last 2. Last 1. Hover the hips. Pull the elbow. Pull. Pull. Last 8. 7. Can you bring those shoulders back a little further? Last 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Very nice. Place that weight out of your way. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Stretch one leg back at a time just to open up the backs of the knees. Nice. Now we're set up pretty well here. We're gonna bring our hands about shoulder distance apart. We're gonna bring our feet a little wider on the mat, knees a little wider on the mat. Now we're gonna sit our hips back towards our heels, stretch our hands a little further forward, and then propel ourselves forward into a plank. I'm gonna move a little further from my wall. Back, and up, and back, and up. You can stay here with the knees down, or hover the knees, sit the hips back to the heels, and up, a little quicker. Back, back. Nice. If your knees are on the floor, press your shins down to the floor to activate the quadriceps. 8, 7, 6. Last 4. Last 2. We hold our plank. Knees can be down behind the hips or knees can be elevated. I'm gonna bring my feet or my knees a little closer to one another. Hold here for 8, lengthen through the crown of the head. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the forearms, elbows under shoulders. Again, knees lifted or not. Bring the hips over to the left and then over to the right. Nice, over to the left and over to the right. Warming up through that core. Good, 8, 7. Last 4. Last 2. And last 1. Hold it center, hold. Steady. Last 4, 3, 2. Shorter set, little hip dips, left and right. Over, over. Last 4. Last 2. And last 1. Come center and hold. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Knees wide, toes together. Take that break. Woo. All right, so we're on to that core work. We're gonna roll around so our feet can be forward on the mat. I'm gonna turn on an angle just so you can see me. I am gonna keep my weights close by. So I'm placing them by my hips, laying all the way down. The weights are optional. If you'd like to use them, bring them right over the shoulders. Bring your knees into a tabletop position. And now we're gonna stretch the left leg forward with the right arm back. Come center and go again. Same arm, same leg. Your spine is nice and close to the floor. In that natural position again. 4, 3, 2. Last time. Hold the arm and the leg halfway back and little lifts up and down. Half range. Nice. 4, 3, 2, full range. Here we go. In, out, in. The knee is bending as it comes in. The last 2. The last time. In, out, halfway in and out. Lift and lower. 4 more here, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees into your chest for a moment. Good. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Just give yourself a moment to reset. Hands above the shoulders, knees above the hips. Good. Left arm, right leg, and bend. Four, 3, 2. Last time. Hold the arm and the leg out, little lifts. Nice. 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. 1 more round, full range, out and in, out and in. Last 2. The last time. And in. Beautiful. Leg and arm go out, little lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice job. Bend those knees. Let's put one weight away. I'm going to take my weight into my right hand. My left leg is going to go to the ceiling. My left hand is going behind my head. And then I'm just going to reach across and up to the ankle. Reach. Reach. Good. So you're thinking about sliding your right ribs down and over to the left hip. Activating those obliques. The weight again is optional. Four more here. Last 2. Now I want you to see if you can hold up and over in that rotation and lower and lift your leg. Nice. That's it. Then if you feel good, lower and lift the torso with the leg. Coming up and over in rotation. 4, 3, 2. Hold the arm and the leg up. Little reach to that ankle. Last 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Here we go again. Just the leg or the arm and leg. Last 4. Last time. Rest. Take a moment. Switch that weight over to the other hand. Your right hand is behind your head. Your right leg is to the sky. And now we reach to that ankle. Nice. Check in with the stability of your left side. The hip, the knee, the foot are staying nice and still. Last 4, 3, 2, stay in rotation, lower and lift the leg. Option to add that arm. Nice, so the arm and torso go back as the leg goes long and low. Last 4, 3, 2, last one, little lift, over, over. 4 more. Last 2, last one more round. 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Place that weight down by your side for a moment. Bring both hands behind the head. Bring your knees into tabletop. We're gonna start a crisscross here. So we'll start rotating to one side and then the other. Your opposite toe is gonna tap down to the ground. Slow and steady here. I want you to work on your full rotation. So really deepen that twist. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more core exercise here. So we're gonna take that weight, again, the weight is optional. If you want, it's going between the shins. The top of the weight is above the shins, the bottom of the weight is below the shins. You need to make sure you're holding on nice and tight. You're gonna flex your foot, arms down by the sides or underneath your sacrum. From here, knees are over your hips, and now we're gonna lower the heels towards the floor and lift the heels up. Down, up. Doesn't really matter to me if your heels touch the floor. You can just go 1 inch away from the body and 1 inch back towards the body. Most importantly, your spine stays close to the floor and it feels safe. Exhale on that lift. Nice, slow. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, bring those knees up. Take that weight carefully out. You can place your weights to the side, arms down by the side. I'm gonna turn sideways here on my mat. Heels in line with the sit bones, thigh bones parallel, and now let's roll the hips up off the mat. Roll it up, roll it down. Roll it up, roll it down. Good. Last time, roll it up, roll it down. Now just lift those hips back up to the top of your range. Good, push the heels straight down, lift a little higher through the glutes and hamstrings. From here, we're coming down just an inch and up just an inch. Inhale, exhale to lift. Good, your gaze is up to that ceiling, your neck is long, and we're just gonna focus on our glutes and hamstrings for a moment. Down and up. Nice, 8, 7. Make sure your big toes and pinky toes are equally pressing. 4 more here. Last 2. Last time, hold the hips up high and pulse it. Up, up, up. 8, 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down for a moment. Lift the heels up. So my toes are nice and close to my glutes now. And I'm gonna lift and lower full range here. All the way up and all the way down. Tapping the hips at the bottom. Gentle little tap. Thighs are still parallel. Just working that nice full range that the heels lifted gives us. 4 more here. 3. Last 2, last 1. Now we'll combine them. So remember, just as we did standing, full range up, full range down, drop the heels, halfway up and down. Full range, half range, full range, half range. It might take you a minute to just coordinate this, and that's okay, take your time. If the heel lift and lower is too much, you can always just keep the heels down the whole time or keep the heels lifted the whole time. Full range, half range, full range. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. One more time. Lift the heels, lift the hips, and pulse those hips. Up, up, up. Hang on to it, guys. You've got 8, 7, 6. Woo! Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips all the way down. Stretch your legs out for a second. Woo! All right, shake the knees. So now we're gonna bring our heels about halfway in. They're about hips distance apart. So I've got a longer bend through the backs of my knees, and now we're just gonna lift the hips and lower the hips again. The further you can walk your heels out, the deeper down into the hamstring you're going to work. So you can play around with how far away your heels are. There should always be a soft bend in the knees. Nice. Last 4, 3, 2, hold the hips up at the top, just hold and squeeze. Hold 8, 7, 6, the last 4. Little pulses up, here we go. Lift, lift, lift. Eight, 7, 4, 3, full range again. Here we go. All the way down and up. As you can tell, I'm moving my hands all around. You can just find a place that feels comfortable for your hands to be. Down on the mat, on your belly, whatever feels as comfortable as you can make it. 4 more. Last 2. Hold those hips high. Here's our hold. Hold it nice and high. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last round of pulses. Up, up, up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll those hips down. Shake out those legs. Very nice job. When you're ready, bring those knees into the chest. Let's roll it up. We're gonna bring our hands back behind us just for a little bit of tricep work. So I'm gonna bring my thumbs and my forefingers towards one another. So I'm making a diamond shape behind my pelvis, fairly close to my hips. Lift the heart up. The elbows are gonna be reaching out to the sides of the room. From here, we lean our body back into our hands and then bend and straighten those elbows. Down and up. I'm resisting the urge to cave my chest in, trying to stay as lifted as I can. Nice. 8, 7. Last 2. Last 1. Halfway back and hold. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Little pulses. That's it. 4 more sets. 3. Last 2. Last time. Shake those wrists out. Bring your hands outside the hips. Thumbs are facing in. Good. From here, shift your weight over your wrists and bend your elbows straight back. Down and up. Down and up. Chest is high, your weight is back. I'm not forward because then I won't get the work in my triceps. I'm really trying to pitch my body weight over my wrists. Last 2. Last 1, halfway down and hold. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice job. Shake it out. All right, guys, we have made it. We have one more exercise to go. It is a plank hold. You can choose whether you are on your hands, on your forearms, on your knees, or on your toes. I'm gonna go on my hands and my toes. Wherever you are, those shoulders are over your elbows or wrists. Your body is in a long line. Crown of the head is reaching. We have 1 minute here, guys. Settle in. Good, so thigh bones are lifting, crown of the head is reaching, heels are dropping back if those knees are lifted. You are steady and strong. You've made it. That's it. Press every knuckle into the ground if you're on your hands, and if you're on your forearms, press from the elbow to the wrists. Feel how strong your body is in space. Be thankful for how strong your body is. Beautiful job, guys. We just have 20 seconds left here. Beautiful job. Steady breath, belly button drawing up to the spine. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, toes together, knees apart. Sit back. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Give yourself a moment just to be here. Shifting the hips slightly right and left. Nice, come all the way forward onto the belly. Lift the torso up. And then look over one shoulder. Look over the other shoulder. Come center, bring your knees directly underneath your hips. Let's round the spine and arch the back. And round the spine and arch the back. Come back to a neutral spine, tuck those toes under, lift the hips towards the ceiling, and just pedal out the feet. That's it. Shift your weight into your right foot. Lift your left leg up behind you. Bend that knee and just open up the hip. Bring that foot down, other side. Lift the leg, open up the hip. Bring that foot down. Walk your feet towards your hands. Soften your knees, roll the spine all the way up. Stand at the center of your mat or bring your hand onto a steady surface. Let's stretch out those quadriceps one more time. Drawing the heel towards the bum. Relax the shoulders. That was a doozy. Other foot comes down. Switch sides. Good, you should be proud of yourself. An hour is a long time to be doing bar. Nice, bring your feet about shoulder distance apart. One hand onto the hip, shift the hips over, reach the arm over. Big side bend. Nice, up and over other way. Big side bend. That's it, bring your feet together, a little twist through the spine. Soften the knees, inhale the arms up. Exhale the elbows down, nice and wide. 2 more to go, inhale it up. Exhale those elbows, nice and wide. Last time, inhale it up. And exhale. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Please leave me a comment or question down below. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.